Constantly, we face daily difficulties and tough moments in our lives. Sometimes we don't even know what to do with our lives. Most people just sit back and think the universe will lead them through it, and don't take any necessary steps to change something about it. Because the first question you need to ask yourself is, what do you want from being on this planet? Do you want to have major impact on this planet? Or do you just want to go with that flow when the years pass by quickly, while you are not changing up anything or taking any risks to change something about it? Welcome guys to another video on my channel. In today's video I'll talk about 5 major steps and things I started to implement in my life in order to find my passion and have kind of a vision and like just figure out what you want in life. And I'm not an expert here, but it's just what I feel at the moment, and I'm very young with my 21 years. But still, I've gone through some difficult phases and faced a lot of different problems as well, which then I've learned more and more to implement in my life, and that's what I want to talk about in today's video. So the first point in today's video is to focus on the present. Why do you need to focus on the present? Because I've realized in the past 2 years that it's not just about going and having a long-term plan and stay on that track and have the feeling that it will work out that way, because you are fully responsible of the things you want to do in life and want to get done in life. And if you don't take the necessary steps and focus on the present time and not like have long-term dreams and visions which are not achievable or impossible. That's what I do now, is I focus on short-term goals now, like 3 to 6 months, and stick to them, have kind of a long-term vision, but the main focus is on my short-term goals, because that's where the time span is good enough in order to change things up and go the way you want to. So you are fully responsible of your actions, so you better take that step and focus on the present rather than dreaming just in that world outside. A second point in today's video is that the goals I set myself now are achievable. I take my example of my first semester of my studies, where I set myself the goal just to invest 15 to 30 minutes time and be efficient and learn these materials and enjoy the process and be open about that education. And I did that. I got very good grades because I was really focused on that system I've built there of investing 15 to 30 minutes times, and that made it much more easier for me to achieve these goals. While if I just have the goal that I want to get the best grades, then it is just an outcome-based goal you set yourself, and that doesn't really work out. But rather enjoy that process of building a goal which is system-based in there. Start off small, because only this, like if you do these small system-based goals, then you can work your way up there and make bigger goals actually. But when you look back on the first goals you set, you see the effort and like the growth you've gained through that, and that is something which helps you not just in your working environment or these things. It is also for your personal life, where you can set yourself of reading 5 to 10 pages of a book, which is a goal which is achievable, not out of reach that you want to read a book per week. So work with small steps and small goals in order to make them step by step bigger, and that's how you can have figure out in a long term what you want in life if you get into that phase of growing. So that was the second point of today's video. We come to the third point in today's video, and that is you need to work your ass off. The universe won't respond to the people who just sit back in their chair or get back home from work and don't invest more time than that situation there, and then chill in your couch and relax and think like, okay, I'm good, I've done my work, but not taking the responsibility for themselves to work on themselves and like focus on themselves as well, to build some kind of passion, which I think is the most important thing, that you find some kind of passion which you can do in your free time and invest time in there, which you can do as well after work at 9, 10 o'clock, because you really enjoy that process. And you need to have the mindset of a winner, like Cristiano Ronaldo or Usain Bolt. These two people, if I take these two examples, you see how much Cristiano Ronaldo worked off his ass in order to get one of the best football players on this planet, and as well Usain Bolt, the fastest man on this planet, worked his way up there from doing repetitively the thing they are passionate about. And the universe won't respond if you're not working your ass off and investing that time to follow your passion. And I think that is something I'm starting to get in here more and more, from hitting the gym after a tough day or filming videos as well, and bringing all these different satellites which are going on in my life at the moment together, and still enjoy that whole process of growing and learning new skills. And nothing can stop you except death. Keep that always in mind, and just get started, because that's a major hindrance if you want to get into your passion as well. You can put it off today and tomorrow, but if you never start, then you never realize if it is really your passion or not. And with that, we come to the 4th point in today's video, and that is to enjoy the process and not just seeing the end result there. That is like, you need to see it not as a must do rather than an opportunity, and be open about these things to start off. I was a person 2 years ago, or no, it's 3 years nearly, when the lockdown started. I was not investing anything in myself, like not timing myself and reflect and things like that. But then I started to read books as a non-reader, and just I've been open there to just enjoy that process of learning something new. And then it started to cooking, making nice breakfast, going on morning walks, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and just enjoy that peace and calm. All these things started to get in there because I looked at it as an opportunity to learn something new and enjoy something, rather than just seeing an end result there. And that is something we need to adapt more and implement in our life in order to follow our passion and figure out what we want in life. That is something I'm still in the process of hitting the gym, all different things which come together in my life, but still that's something I feel is very important in a situation where you want to figure out something about. It's just a process of learning and learning and learning, and be open and like take the opportunities you get in order to grow and grow there. And with that, we come to the last point, the 5th point in today's video, and that is focus on yourself and not care what other people think about you. I struggle with that still. It's not like it's easy and you can just forget about that, but I think that is also an ongoing process to learn that it is not easy to just turn it off. But I started to realize when I started this channel, I was afraid what other people think about me, and at the end it turned out a lot of people were actually very open about it and were like, oh, amazing, you took the courage to start something special and something else. And I didn't realize that would happen. Other people were a bit pessimistic, not really seeing the purpose of it. But there I just see maybe we're not going the same direction, and back off from these conversations and not really bring up YouTube and things like that, because it's just a waste of time, I see it. And don't really care about other people's opinions, because you are fully responsible for your life, and if you get a perception of something because other people tell you shouldn't do it, you should also like think out of the box and also see what opportunities are in there, rather than just going with what other people say and think, because mostly it's also the people who wouldn't have the courage or won't take the risk in order to start something like that. So do it for yourself, do something special for yourself, and find from there kind of a purpose and the passion in your life, because at the end it is your life. You take all the responsibility and the actions you want to get done in life, and invest that time, really enjoy that process. And with that, I come to the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you can take something out of this video in order to find your passion and follow what you want to get done in life. And hit that subscribe button, because I drop 2 videos every single week on Sundays and Thursdays, and you don't want to miss them. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for your time.